YouVersion verse of the day is out of 1 Corinthians. It's 10:13. And what they provide you says, God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand, which sounds great, right? It sounds like a phenomenal bumper sticker, a sweet thing to put on a t-shirt, and something that should make anybody feel good and secure, which in some sense, at least, is what Christianity has kind of become. I'm going to read the actual verse to you in its entirety. It says, no temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. That part is important. That part was left out. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. The bumper sticker version that YouVersion gives you is kind of this picture of no matter what happens, God's got your back, yada, yada, fine. In actuality, in the Bible, take Job as a good example, where God puts us in testing situations that are meant to test the faith of the people. We also know this from Genesis. Or he allows other entities to tempt us. So the implication is that God is actually, in some sense, involved in the temptation. And in certain places in the scripture, he absolutely is. So instead of this, God is faithful, he'll never allow you to be tempted beyond more than you can stand. Okay, fine, that sounds great. But the truth of the matter is, God will put you in the situation. God will not only put you in the situation, but God will also allow other entities or beings that may not have your best interest in mind be a part of the temptation process. It hits a little bit harder. It's a little less feel good. It wouldn't be great on a bumper sticker, but it's what the Bible actually teaches. Not this watered down garbage that is just meant to make you feel good. No pastor worth his weight cares if you feel good. On a level, sure. But in actuality, I don't care how people feel when they read the Bible at all. I care that they understand how to read the Bible. I care that they understand what it actually says. With all the negative feelings and everything else, you need to grasp what is actually taught. Job is in a sense, a horrendous story, a really tough theological story to grasp and to wrestle with. What Job went through, God's involvement in it, and then the other entities' involvement in it, what God allowed. It's not easy to deal with, and no, it's not great on a t-shirt or a bumper sticker. But the reality that the Bible does teach that is feel good is no temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. That part is important, meaning you are not special, baby girl. You're not special with all the issues that you have and the things that you deal with and the temptation that overtakes you at times. It's common to man. So Paul here is specifically talking to the Corinthian church who is not dealing with anything super special. They're dealing with very classic and normal temptation and issues. Things like sexual temptation for the Corinthians specifically. It was a pretty gnarly problem. Other temptations were temptation of false gospel that they were dealing with pretty consistently, and they were pretty terrible at dealing with it. Paul, in a sense, is saying, you guys are not in any way special. You need to learn how to deal with this in an encouraging way. Your problems are not special to you. They are spread all across mankind. So if others can learn to deal with it, so can you. Know you're not special and know you don't get sympathy. Was Paul's, that's a nice way to say a lot of the things that Paul said to the Corinthian church. I hope this clears it up, and I hope it takes you beyond the YouVersion Bible Verse of the Day t-shirt. Have a great day.